What's the deal, guys? It's Mr. Legit. Welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new here, welcome. If you guys have already been here, welcome back. There haven't been much on YouTube a little bit because Justin, he has some health issues and I've been nothing but pulling trailers and just really, you know, wearing all the hats, right? So his first day back to the job, and what happens? He just blows. I don't know what happened. I don't think it was his fault, but this won't spin, right? The axle won't spin. I think we got a blown bearing. I think you're supposed to change your bearings probably, I don't know, every 15,000 miles. I'm not sure when this one was changed last, but I do know that this wheel isn't turning. So what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna show you guys how to do that. We're gonna learn together, guys. So let's go check this out. So let's take this tire off. And when he came in here, he's like, I have a flat tire. It's not holding any air. I've been pulling on there for 15 seconds. It's not holding anything. And I told him, well, bring it back to the shop and let's see what's going on with it, right? And when he was wheeling it back here, it wasn't turning. And I'm like, dude, that's a bearing, man. So let's see. Look at that. Look at this. Of course it's not holding any air. Look at that. That thing, this tire's shot, right? So now what you have is you got the tire, you got the wheel, and come down here, you got the drum of it, right? And what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to take out this, and in here is what this turns, right? So this right here is what you just put a little screwdriver in here and pop this thing off. And in here, there's gonna be a bunch of grease. Yeah, look at all that grease. Actually, it doesn't look too bad. But yeah, you're gonna wanna clean all this grease up. And then there's like this little pin, right? I gotta take this off somehow. I don't know how I'm gonna take it off yet. Oh, it looks like you just pop it right off. Oh, see that little like nut? I'm not sure what kind of nut it is or whatever it's saved, but I've seen them with like cotter pins on here. You know what I mean? But I guess this might work a little bit better. Now, just clean all this grease out of here. I mean, you just want all the contaminants. All this grease has got to come out of here, right? So let's take all this grease off here. And then you need to take off this nut. But you know what? I'm gonna wait because I gotta go pick up my son. I gotta pick him up by 5 o'clock. So I'm gonna go pick up my son and come back and hit this in the morning. So I'll catch you guys in the morning. What happened, man?
Nothing.
What do you mean nothing? You blow the tire, you blow your heart, then you blow the tire? What's going on, man?
I come back to all this mess here.
Look at this. What the heck happened, bro?
Till the wheels fall off.
So yeah, man, so wait, speaking of wheels, you just get some new wheels or what?
I got some new wheels too.
Let's go see what he's got, man. Come on, I'll take you guys. Let's go see what Justin's got.
I know.
Oh, dang, dude. It's not even, oh, wow, you weren't getting the right wear. Why?
They said the camber is bad on these. Like they're kind of
Yeah. But that's for handling, dude.
And that's the side you can't see. I was looking at the outside saying, I got a little bit more time. And dude, the part I couldn't see on the inside.
But do you know what that is too? A lot of that's built for turning. When you turn like on a track.
Yeah.
A lot of that is for like, you know when you see a race car like this, it's for like turning, I think, but.
Look at these tires, these are freaking ice tires, dude. These are like truck tires.
Well, all right, man, I'll fix that trailer in the morning. I gotta go pick up the son. I wanna catch you guys in the morning. All right, guys, it is the next day here. And I went to the parts store and got a couple parts. It wasn't the bearing that I thought, it was the actual brakes locked up. And if you actually look at the shoes, right? The brake shoes, this pad just came off. This thing was seized up. I had to bang it pretty good to get it out. The drum and the hub, everything looks pretty good on it, except for when you pull this over, inside of the drum, if you look, there's a wear. And it's hard to really tell. You can actually see it right here. There's a wear mark. There's a groove in it. So it's good. I think what happened was the brake pad came off and it just wore a groove in it like instantly. You know, as soon as he turned. So what we did is we did get a new drum and new brakes, right? And when you buy these brakes, there's a left hand and there's a right hand, right? So if you look at these, the way these work, the big one is on, if you look at it, the big pad is on the right side, and then the small one's on the left. And I think why, because the big one's on the right side, because if the wheel's turning, you know, you need more of a brake to stop that rather than the left side. If you're in reverse, then this kicks off. And what it is, this little magnet kicks on, right? When you turn the brakes on, because it's electromagnetic, it's not with like brake fluid, right? So 12 volts comes to this, it comes down and it makes this piece of metal a magnet, right? So it then hits the brake turns, and these will kick out, right? These things kick out these shoes, and then that's what stops it basically. So it rubs inside of here. So what we're gonna do now is take off this. Check this out, how nasty this thing is, man. Look at this thing's beat down. I mean, this thing's shot, right? You can see the pads, how worn out they are in it. So that's junk. These are all garbage. So what we did buy is I bought a new cap, because this cap, it was pretty bent up and damaged up. So we got a new one, and actually the bearings are pretty good on this. So we're gonna clean the bearings up. We're gonna clean everything up, and then just put everything back together, and I'll show you guys. I kind of skipped through this one, but I'll show you guys on the next wheel. Maybe I'll do like a time lapse or something, or, you know, I'll show you. Maybe what I'll do is just show you guys a little bit more on this next wheel. But for now, I'm gonna clean this thing up, and we're gonna get moving on. Bolts real quick. These nuts. These plugments up too. This aside. Now what we have to do is put the brake on. So this brake is actually not like the last brakes. This is the last brakes were self-adjusting. These ones are manual adjusting. So I'm gonna go ahead and make sure that make sure everything looks good in here. We're gonna go ahead and just put this on. All right. Next, this thing's brand new, but I'm probably just gonna clean it because you can see a little bit in there, and just want to make sure nothing's. Want to clean it up, make sure there's nothing in there at all. I'm gonna clean inside of the races. So these are inside of the hub. There's these races that basically what sit on the bearings. You just want to make sure they're real nice and clean too. The next step is repacking the bearings and putting the bearings back in there. So. Saw on YouTube that they have this little bearing packer, because a lot of people, what they'll do is they'll just take a glob, put it on their hand, and pack the bearings. You know, you can sit there and glob it up. You know what I mean? But they do have this tool out there. But let's put this grease in here. So you can see the grease coming out already. Gotta get this seal down there. So we need like a piece of wood or something to make sure it's flat and that seal seats in there correctly. Now we're gonna put this drum on. There it is. Now what we need to do is put on the washer. Where's the washer at? The washer's in here. Gotta be in here. Yep. Go ahead and put this washer on. It's a D-washer. See, you put it in like that. Goes up against the washer, and then we put this nut on. And this nut is what holds the washer in place. I mean, you do want to put it on super tight, and then you want to back it off, and this like pushes everything together.
I know a girl.
So I just pulled the brakes. Now let's see if it spins. Oh yeah, that's locked. Real good. That's it right there. So we're gonna put the wheel back on and then take it for a little test, I guess. I'll follow you. All right, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I sure did enjoy working on this. We're gonna go ahead and finish up the rest of them. If you guys have any questions, leave a comment below. And if in case that somebody's gonna be like, oh, you guys didn't torque it down to specs. Actually, I just tightened it up. I'm gonna go home and we'll torque it down, but I don't have the right socket here at work. I have a lot of stuff at my house, but I don't know what it is, but we kind of work and the tools just end up missing. Yeah, let me know in the comments if you guys like this. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. But you guys have a good day. Peace.